1 month ago, Inside Russia YouTube channel was demonetized. Much has happened in the last 30 days, and the most important changes have taken place inside me. I want to tell you 6 most significant lessons I've learned from this experience, and also share my outlook for the future of the channel. Yes, I have some important news to tell. Howdy friends, my name is Konstantin. Welcome to Inside Russia, where usual Russia is explained by the unusual Russian. This is the channel where you will find truth, common sense, and logic, and you will not find any BS, propaganda, or lies, and you will also not find any ads at Inside Russia, because it's advertising free YouTube channel now. It's been demonetized by Google. Voila. I'd like to start off by the demonetization update, and I'm asked this question so many times in comments every day, so I just want to give a quick update, and I promise I'll be very short. I'll try under 1 minute. And then I will share the lessons that I've learned from this experience. 15th of August, Inside Russia was demonetized. Google closed my AdSense account linked to my YouTube channel for me being Russian national. I wasn't singled out. Google closed all accounts of Russian nationals based in Russia. Well, I guess I'm an exception because I left Russia 2 years ago. I understand the reasons behind this action of Google. No problem there. Right after that happened, I created a new AdSense account linked to a company in the United States of America, and I applied for re-monetization. According to the rules and regulations of Google, I could do that. To my surprise, I was rejected with no reason given, which was odd. I was also banned by Google from reapplying for monetization for 30 days. Well, I simply inquired to tech support why I was rejected right after. Support took my inquiry, and it took a pause of 72 hours and came back and confirmed my rejection. So it wasn't a technical mistake as I had hoped it was. On top of that, they banned me from reapplying for monetization again for 90 days this time. And this is pretty much where I am standing right now. I am confused. I don't know what to do. Am I sitting still? No. I've reached out to different people, and quite a few people have offered their help. And someone is trying to help me out so far, but at this point, I don't have any news. Lemons. Lemons, lemons, lemons. I have been given plenty of lemons. What can I do with lemons? Lemonade. And what would be the lemonade in this case? Experience. Lessons that I can learn from demonetization that I can use in the future in my life. Perhaps, in YouTube life too. And perhaps these lessons can be helpful to some other YouTubers. So let's have it. Lesson number 1. Don't let emotions control you and bring you down. Let me tell you, being demonetized stinks. Big time. If you're a big channel, and Inside Russia is a fairly big channel with around 350,000 subscribers, then you invest your entire life into creating videos. Not just videos, but videos that hundreds of thousands of people like enough to watch every day, to gift you their time. My audience, you, equals in numbers to the audience of a TV station covering a 1 billion people city in Russia, say Rostov-on-Don. Only its TV station has a huge, it's a huge business employing hundreds of people, screenwriters, hosts, assistants, technicians, administrations, lighting people, sound people, you name it. Hundreds and hundreds of people. And at Inside Russia, it's just me. One person behind everything. How do I do that? By investing my entire life into YouTube. My time, my experience, my efforts, my emotions, my sleep, my energy, my heart, every single second of my life. I give it all to Inside Russia. All of it. And when I got demonetized, it hurt. I got mad. I got emotionally devastated. I got depressed, confused, alone, discouraged, feeling punished. It felt like I was rolled over by a huge, heartless, cold-blooded machine. Well, heartless, emotionless machine. Machines can't be cold-blooded, I guess. And I was rolled over. I was laying on the road, bleeding and trying to catch my breath, Things got out of my control and I didn't know what to do. So it's extremely easy and tempting to give up, to wake up and just not to get out of bed, to lay there and stop creating. Why bother? You get punished for it. So the lesson learned here is you can't do that. You can't let emotions ruin your life, take over your life, and get you down. The emotions in this case are not your friend. And how exactly do you take emotions under control? Well, that comes from the lesson number 2. Do not be afraid to express how you feel. Do not hold it in. Let everyone know. Be honest and humble, and keep everyone informed of what happens. Why? Because there are a lot of people out there who care about you and about your work. By creating videos, you give so much to others, and this time, when you need help, you receive back so much, even so much more. Whoever doesn't care, they will just simply not pay attention. They will not watch your videos. They will just keep on going, so to speak. But there are so many of those who care. And they reach out. And they help. Hearing encouragements, good wishes, prayers, and receiving love from others is overwhelming. And it counterbalances that anger and all bad emotions of betrayal, of punishment, and so forth, I was reading through the messages that I started receiving, and there were thousands of messages. I had tears in my eyes quite a few times. But why does that happen? That's the third lesson learned. The lesson is, on YouTube, it's all about community. Well, it wasn't like a completely new concept or experience to me, that it's all about the people. I knew it before from my life, but it's just I received such huge reinforcement of this knowledge. Inside Russia is about the community. Moreover, Inside Russia is the best community on YouTube. I said it before, but now I swear by it. Do you know what's the difference between making videos and doing live streaming? When you make a video, you just sit in front of the camera, record, edit, upload, usually by yourself. And after you upload your video, finished video on YouTube, you just look at the numbers. And that's it. Live streaming is so very different. You interact with real people, with real stories and emotions. I always make this analogy of going out to a pub. When I turn the live stream chat on, the ability to interact, for us, I feel like walking into a pub full of friends on Saturday night, and I spend time with them and I have fun. You know, I get to share what I know, what I learn. I get to share my ups and downs. I answer my friends' questions and they answer my questions sometimes. They cheer me when I feel down, and I do the same to them. And at the end, before leaving the party to go home, we all pray. The community is so much more than just YouTube channel to me. I remember when I was demonetized, I made a community post right away. Over 13,000 people turned in by liking it and writing me words of support in the comments and sending flooding me with the messages of emails, and mods rushed in to the rescue. They were the first ones and they tried everything they could to calm me down, to support me. Everyone started signing in as a member of Patreon and buy me a coffee to support financially. I managed to create PayPal account, and a lot of people started sending funds to support me with messages. They mostly come with messages. And I felt like I was in the middle of a large, loving family with tons of family members come to you and reach out and offer in support, love, hug you, and, all send in love. Community empowers you. Community is the most wonderful thing that can happen to you on YouTube. It's all about the community. Um, you know, Otherwise, without community, YouTube is just boring filming and numbers, and that's it. So it's all about the community. Lesson number 4. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. If you announce something, make sure you do it, you follow through. Again, this is a universal lesson in life in general, but it applies so much to YouTube. Because we all talk the talk here. Hey, YouTube is about sitting in front of the camera and talking the talk, okay? But when you get this opportunity, any opportunity, you practice what you preach. It shows your integrity and genuinity. Well, anyway, that shows that you're genuine. Sorry. I've said many times that YouTube is not about money for me. My mission is to learn about the changes happening in Russia, to inform and teach the world about such changes, to help Russians and Ukrainians in need, to show the world that there are good Russians left, still out there, and try bringing positive changes to my country and to my people. Money is important, but not the priority number one. And now I have a chance to prove my words. I have a chance to walk the walk. And I have been. Monetized or not, I keep on going. I keep on streaming, filming, posting. I will continue doing so for as long as I can. Well, for as long as I have the channel, I guess. Lesson number 5. Be humble and grateful. I'm feeling like I've been treated unfairly by Google. Not for demonetization. That was actually fair. I understand that initial decision 1 month ago. But I feel I've been treated unfairly for being rejected for re-monetization. Twice for no obvious reasons. I do lose money every day, that I could use to support my family and to help others. And I've been doing exactly that since pretty much the war started. But I also feel hurt because other Russian based creators have been allowed to circumvent demonetization in some shady ways. I know a couple of Russian propaganda channels broadcasting from Russia that were re-monetized. On top of that, Google started demoting my channel by showing it to fewer people lately. I am being punished for doing everything transparent, legal, and right way. And I could be very angry at Google, and I think I have pretty good reasons. I could be spitting bile and cursing left and right. I choose not to do that. Instead, I am grateful for Google giving me this fantastic opportunity to reach out the entire world with my messages and information. I still feel that YouTube is the best platform, the platform number one, and no one gets even close. I still want to continue making videos and streams on YouTube. I take all the rocks that are flying my way humbly, and I'm grateful for everything. And this is where I stand on. The lesson number 6, I think it's the most important lesson. YouTube is not about views. YouTube is about trust. And that was a very new experience for me. All the support I've received in the last 30 days, the good wishes, the prayers, the encouragements, the money, the love, all is nothing more than trust. People trust my words, my intentions, my actions, my motives. They trust me and my family. That is the most precious thing that I have. This experience of demonetization has showed how much people trust me. In my 4 years of doing YouTube, actually, in my 48 years of my entire life, I learned that it takes years to build trust and it takes only one moment to destroy it. Every time I look at a good comment or an email with good wishes and encouragement, I feel that I am trusted. Every time I look at a small picture of a new patron at patreon.com, and it's usually a face, like a round avatar with a face, and a person looks right into my eyes, I feel I am trusted. Every time I read a message at PayPal or Buy Me a Coffee that usually comes with a, some either donation or a coffee. Every time I read that, I feel trust. I think that the highest form of success on YouTube is not numbers of subscribers or number of views or hours watched. Not even the amount of dollars that advertising brings in. It is the trust that people who watch you gift you. And I feel trusted. And that is the biggest motivation for me to continue my work, unchanged, to keep on doing what I've been doing. These are the lessons that I've learned from this experience of being demonetized and demoted. What does future hold for me? I don't know. I know one thing. I can guarantee you that. I will not give up trying to prove my point with Google. I will stand on my grounds and I will be trying to reach them until it's over, I guess, one way or another. Well, we'll see where it takes me. I promise you, I guarantee you that I will get up every morning and spend days studying Russia and the Russians. I will be standing up against totalitarianism and unfairness of Putin and his friends. I will be sharing my findings and thoughts with you, and I will be supporting Ukraine for as long as Google allows me to do that, of course. And I'm not sure of anything anymore. I will continue taking the same approach to my work on YouTube. I will continue walking the walk and proving you that you trust me for good reason. I will go on, monetized or not, and I hope that my voice will become louder and louder. Folks, you have my word on that. And thank you so very much for your support, for your love that you show in so many various ways. Now, I hope you will like the crazy news updates that I release every Friday, and the latest is right here. Just follow the link.